Hi, Star Sign family. Here I am, Shima, again with a beautiful Mayan calendar deck. And I did put this cards up, and it's amazing. It's like, oh my god. Here, this is like for the next week, coming into the full moon, and it's amazing energy. It's like Cib, it's called Cib, this one, and it relates to the owl in the Mayan language and in the Mayan calendar. And it's grace. It symbolizes grace and inner voice, and that you're receiving mystical info. You are like, wow, what's coming? It's like with all the solar flares, there's this divine communication. It's the cosmic consciousness which is sort of talking to us if we are receptive. And of course, it's the staff of power, which is like connected to the card of wisdom, which is the owl. Indigo blue and gold are the colors for that kind of energy. And it's when you have this intuitive relation to the earth and their vibrations and the spirits, of course, like now with springtime, all these energies in the earth are waking up and coming out. And also the lily of the valley, they are totally springtime energy. That's the kind of smell and in the air, and it's also related to a white look-through quartz with two ends, so you can sort of direct the energy in what kind of direction you want to put it. So it's like coming up out of the earth, and this is in the east for us, in the direction of the east. So it's like springtime, it's kids, it's new energy. So trust in your direct guidance, trust in your knowledge. So this is like, see the signs outside of you. Earth is talking to you, Earth is showing you, it's guiding you, and you can sort of talk to yourself saying, I'm the transcendental beauty of a lotus which opens in the night on top of a golden glowing staff in your hand. So empower yourself. It's a wonderful energy to find your way, find your mission, find your direction, find your boat, find your movement in the life by intuitively tuning into Mother Earth's humming energy, which is like humming in a way to start the springtime to show up. And all the animals waking up. It's beautiful. It's just this magical, beautiful energy of spring. And it's in the middle, we have the transformator. We are transforming, everything is sort of transforming, not only us, everything around us. So everything which was sort of covered under snow is sort of like, I'm getting up, It's the collective dreamfield where we're all working from. And it's the Alchemist. It's the alchemy which is all of a sudden functioning, because the solar energy has these flares saying, wake up, and expand so we can expand our mind and mental patterns and find a new point of view, how we can see reality. So we are changing reality ourselves by changing our point of view, because we say, oh no, this year I'm gonna not do it like this, I'm gonna change it because I need to activate more in the garden this patch or that patch. It's like everywhere, you know. It's like not only in the garden, it's in your work, it's in you, and it's very good to be flexible. That's what this card is saying, which is in the now and which is in the center. And here we have the portal again. It's like the earth is opening this transcendence portal again, the Stargate. We had that before, but now this time it has a different space, which is like related to Earth. So Earth is really like opening this spiritual or emotional portal. It's a secret exit. Like we all think it's secret, but in a way, the seasons are now secret. It's like a cosmic rhythm, and this stargate's always open and say, come on, you guys, wake up and make your nests, fly around, fly from one continent to another in these beautiful groups of birds, you know, which are sort of very inspiring. And that's also like a travel into your formless potential, you know. It's like these birds are in this big group. I mean, you have seen this murmurizing of birds, so it's creating this kind of bigger spirits of a raven or a swallow or something, which is flying to another continent. You have seen that all. So in a group, in some bigger consensus, we can sort of see the unseen and know the unknown. So it's like a view into nirvana, into another time space which we have inside of ourselves. So yeah, it's like the no state of nothing, like in samadhi, when you reach like this point where you're totally tired and not tired, empty. It's this, you can embrace this empty space, and you can discover the abundance inside of you. So it's like, yeah, there's a bigger space in us which is guiding us and taking care of us. So as a cosmic being, we can travel into the bigger constellations of ourselves. That's what I meant with this opening up or going through this portal, and melt with the one cosmic heart. We melt into this oneness, like I said, with the birds, you know. They also make one sound in that moment. I was listening to it before the ravens started to fly, or the crows, and they were like all talking in different quacks. But then in the moment they started, they just turned it into one big wow, you know. They were like into it. They knew it. They have it in them. So we also have to sort of come to reach this essence of oneness, which I really like to bring up here, because the essence of oneness is like a very delicate and very important feeling we as humans can consciously reach if we break the shackles of limitations, and we breathe in the divine air, which I also see as Pranahoti, this cosmic energy which we just, you know, we can live on, which makes us alive. Breathing in and breathing out, and expand to embrace this real and ID we have. We are here in a body, but there's some real ID we have on a more inside level, I would say. I hope you got what I meant. And the Stargate is open right now, And we can sort of find or fine-tune into this unconditional love. Drink from the cup of welcome home. So something is welcoming us home. We can melt into home, sweet home. I got this sentence said to me, feel like you're welcome home again. And it's so sweet. It's like the dreamer, like you are the conscious dreamer awakening in your dream. Isn't that beautiful? I just so love that. You are the oracle and love. Dare to jump into it. Dare to jump into yourself. Give yourself the power like the owl is doing. So Earth also wants us to be more empowered, not victimized, be free, get rid of shackles, get rid of being locked down or depending on something. Just be free and feel like a beautiful flower and extend your perfume. Wow, and this is the mystic force from the sky. So it's all it's this transcendental portal, and from above is this mystical power, which I see as the 7. 7 is also Chiron. It's 7 years. Each 7 years, Chiron gives looks at you and says, what did you complete with your mission, what you had to do? And if you are not aligned, well, then you get some very unexpected redirections, and you have to sort of accept when it hurts. So it's better to be flowing with the mystical power and activate your lotus of light. And you are like a floating cocoon which starts to travel in this, like a starseed travel. So it's like building your inner strength so you can float in the cosmic energy. So you're like a little seed which is like all together, but it's flying, to be seeded in some other places where the right circumstances are, where you can sort of grow. So it's also self-esteem, mystical focus, and it's also the technician of the holy. And I was wondering, what is the technician of the holy? And it's yoga. Man, it's yoga. Because you have through opening all your chakras, opening all your different with different poses, you can open all this, and it's a technique. It's a technique which you can use, and then you have the power has direct source has direct access to you. So your soul is activating the hidden secrets when you can use this technique of yoga to open up and be in the flow, like the animals are doing it naturally, the flowers are doing it naturally, and we humans, we have to sort of exercise. Yeah. We have to sort of bring in some effort, because we are more complicated and have this thing which is called free will. So we are not shackled down in anything. So open up and be in between these two polarities of good and bad, and start your yoga practice, so you sort of can unfold and bring your magic into your mystical energy, open it up and get activated. Yeah, that's the secret of the chakras, which are a way to awake to enlightenment. So it's your mystical power to practical integrate that in your life, and then you can also carry the stuff of this holy technique. So you see, it's also sort of giving you the power to become that starseed we are. So it's your own basic. You create your own basic by saying, yes, I'm gonna sign up for some yoga, and I'm learning more about what's inside of myself, and I can sort of use it, and then I'm more independent. So combining your emotions and intellect to transmute material energy into mystical consciousness. Wow, this is like I said, well, this is like, that's how we can become a master. We have to sort of be practicing this holy technique until we become masters. And of course, in the way, you sort of have to listen to another person or another who's teaching you this exit to this work, what you're doing with yourself. So you can connect or be in this mystical 7-cycle consciousness. So you sort of see how Chiron is pushing you in the right direction, so you become the healer. So you see your wounds, and you learn how to heal. And when you know how to heal yourself, it's the next step is to heal others. So we are open. This is this group thinking, but you have to sort of be self-reliant, related, create a light body out of your spine into a light, out of the light pillar of your spine, like this Kundalini energy. That's where you create out this light body, which is like connected to source. So open your lotus to the world. You are the gift. Accept yourself unconditional, freed from the outside. Accept your being, your mystical self on full time. So it's like activate your full-time energy. It's like 7 chakras, it's 7 planets, and it's 7 levels of the pyramid of consciousness, of the pyramid of consciousness. Yeah, this is coming as an energy from above, from the sky, earth. Wow, this is a really intense energy coming through this portal, through this Stargate. Wow, my God. Transformator, I put it here in the middle. So transform, transform, transform. That's what we are doing right now. And in contact with the earth. And see, we had this last time. It's Etsnap, and it's here again. Just pulling that out, what I have written the other day about Etsnap. It's the Firestone. The Firestone made us free from the gods. So this is like we learned how to make fire. And it's also the knife. And it symbolizes timelessness, clear mirror, and also the spirit warrior who has a shield. He has this rainbow shield. So the spirit warrior is activated through all this working together of the ground and the sky and the east. This is the west. This is where we're going. We're going in this direction. And that's where we have to fight. It's not fighting. It's like we have to shadow work our illusions, saying, okay, that's not working. And if I'm building something up, and then I say, oh, is that, doubts coming up, what you created, and you say, oh my God, I cannot do this. Go over it, just don't doubt yourself. Trust in whatever you're doing. Put energy into it and integrate all the paradoxes in you. And it's not important if you doubt it or not. In the moment, what you're doing, you have some doubts or you feel trapped in a room with all kinds of mirrors. You can't find the trail, so accept it and say, okay, can I have some spirit energy helping me to find the way that I can free myself out of this multiple seeing myself in everybody, seeing mirrors, and seeing only me. So accept also to see yourself in the others, which I think it's a great thing to do. Like whatever you, just do this. See yourself in the other person. Like watch your words, what you're saying. When you say, oh, this lady is so beautiful, I don't know what she's doing. But you're saying, actually, you are so beautiful because you see something which is in you, and this lady or this person is only reflecting what you can see. So what you tell somebody is actually you. So if you are gossiping behind somebody's back, you provoke that energy that somebody, you're provoking it in you. So you're giving yourself bad information, or you talk bad about yourself. So turn it around, say, okay, I will say something very, very beautiful and see how it feels, because I know now that I say it to myself. So, and you will see how the other person blooms when you say, oh, today your hair is done so beautiful and it's full of light and beauty. And all of a sudden you feel, wow, I said it to myself. I said it to myself, and it gives me light. It gives me beauty. So I'm not criticizing the other person anymore. I'm just using or seeing the other person as my mirror, and I talk to it like I would talk to myself. I don't know if this makes sense for you, but forgiving and cutting out what's not true is very important. And yeah, that's how you can awaken self-love, because when you say something nice to the other person, this will come back to you thousandfolds. This beautiful when you find something beautiful in the other person, it's like it comes back to you. And well, try this magic. I'm just suggesting, because that's gonna make you happy, and that's gonna activate your lucky Buddha in you. So I have one more saying. I'm the truth beyond the mirror, and that's beyond the mirror is the soul. So we should talk to our soul or our higher self by addressing it like it's yourself. Now I go through the mirror into a more profound reality. Wow. I hope I hope he liked that. Belly rub. So good luck to all of you, and maybe you have enjoyed the reading, and you also can practice something, or get some idea how to use this kind of energy which is coming down for the next week. All right, star sign family, share and like and give me some information what you like to do. I'm starting to do an overview about the tarot cards, so we can start talking about each card, like this card set, the Thoth tarot cards. This is my old box which I got in San Francisco 40 years ago. So it's gonna be, well, I decorated it in different, you see, different clues. So it was in there, and with these cards I will explain card one by one and start a little workshop with you guys. So if you like that, give me a thumbs up and give me some comments. Thank you. Have a nice week. Bye bye.